there are people who are created with exclusive skill and creativity. I mean, their fingers are so familiar with creative art that will come out so real that you would think, could this be just mere imagination or reality? One of those very creative artists is one guy called Napoleon Adamu, also known as Napoleonic Art. Talent and More is a platform to promote that skill, that talent, and whatever you have that you want to showcase to the world. Please permit me to hand over the studio, to hand over this section to Napoleon Adamu, the CEO and founder of Napoleonic Art. My name is Okwe Lawrence. Okwe, indeed. I'm glad to be here. Welcome.
Greetings. My name is Napoleon Adamu. I'm a self-taught artist. I'm Idoma by tribe and Benue by origin. I'm a graduate of theatre arts, Benue State University, and presently I am an artist. Yes, as far as I can remember, art has been part of me from when I was a kid. From age 7, I got to realize that I became so fascinated by the works of other artists, and I tried my best to see how I could develop myself, studying other works. And today, to the glory of God, I see that there's improvement. Well, how I get my inspiration, sometimes my meeting with people, and sometimes through dreams, my subject just appear to me, and I decide to see how I can represent them through the monochromatic medium, that is a pencil and charcoal. All right, I am able to get the resemblance of my subject by careful study, and I do that by breaking all the parts of the features of the face, creating them one after the other, and at the end of the day, I start to fix them up like a puzzle for me to get the facial expression. So through careful study and precision, which is very, very vital. When it comes to art, as regards my practice, is that I tend to be very experimental. So I will not point at a particular mentor, because over time I've studied a lot of the works of a lot of masters. For instance, there's one Kevin Okafor. He's a Nigerian based in UK. The guy is very good, and I would say he's one of my inspirations. And we have the likes of Arise Stanley and a whole lot of others. My biggest wish is to see that my works, especially my portraits, gets to their destination of people who I actually want them to have a feel or to interact with my works. And again, I wish that I have this platform where I have a very big gallery with people coming to study my works, and also an avenue to empower the next generation of artists, kids, especially the girl child. Aside arts, fine art, I still act. I'm an actor. I act very well, and I've been into modeling from my days in school. I think I started with Mr. Theatre. I was Mr. Theatre and Benue State University top model. Still participated in Mr. Ideal Nigeria. Came top 5. And also Mr. NYC Ogun State. And also did some grooming of pageants, which I still do till date. Yes, if there are 4 people I would like to reach out to with my works, 1, Tunde Ednut. Tunde Ednut is one person I admire so much because of his ability to empower, to push people to their limits. You know, for some time I've been studying him, and I've come to realize that he's somebody that has really impacted in the life of people. Two, the minister of the FCT, Nelson Wike. You know, of everything, if there's one thing I admire about that man, is his courage and never say die spirit. And presently, the man is doing a lot of work in Abuja. At least I go around and I see the things that he's doing, and I have no option than just to applaud him for that. And the third person I would like to reach out to with a portrait of him is Abel Damina. Yes, you know, there's something interesting about that man. Just like I said about Wike, he's a go-getter. And I admire his person and his courage to stand out in this perilous time of ours. And the fourth person I would like to reach out to with a portrait is the CEO, Black Giant Signatures. Yeah, that's somebody that I really, really admire too because of the thing he's doing. That man is something else. And you know, the only thing you can do to live a fulfilled life is to impact on people. It's to reach out to people. It's to put a smile in the face of people. And to a very large extent, he has been able to see that happen. Apart from charcoal and pencil, which are my main medium, I also do some couple of paintings, both on canvas and on fabric, shirts designs and pickups, sneakers and all that. And I also design costumes, creative costumes for movies and pageants. Art is broad. And like I said earlier, I'm very, very experimental when it comes to art. Yes, some of the portraits, the subjects that I've been able to capture in my pencil and charcoal medium, the likes of Aliko Dangote, that's the founder, Dangote Group. The man is really touching lives, and I've been opportune to work in his establishment, and I had to do that portrait as a way of saying thank you for the short time we spent together. One other person who I've been able to capture in my portrait is Otedola. That's the CEO of Zenon Oil and Gas. He's also an inspiration. He's a billionaire. He's also touching lives. And I also have a portrait of Mike Adenuga, the CEO of Globalcom. I think he's the third richest man in Nigeria, and one of my greatest entertainer is Tiwa Savage, Mama Jam Jam. I like that woman so much because that's somebody who I see as, I call Miss Amazing. I'll start with the cost of materials. You know, over time, the cost of materials have become so high and outrageous that it becomes so difficult to get some very important materials. But thank God for art. Art is not centered on one particular material. As an artist, you definitely need to find a way to make do with the available in place of the original. Another challenge is dealing with clients. You know, most people feel art is something you just get into the studio, close the doors and the windows, and just say abracadabra, and it comes to be. Art doesn't work that way. It's a process. It's an excruciating process, you know, from your greed to getting the likeness and all that. So it's not an easy process at all. Art affects my day-to-day activities in a very great way, in the sense that I tend to be an ardent observer of my environment. You know, I love to study things, people, buildings, plants, animals, because it boosts my imagination. All right. Yes, once again, my name is Napoleon Adamu. I'm an artist, an actor, a designer. This is my time in Talents and More.